let me ask you, Mr. Vaishnaw, to what do you ascribe the success of this story? The smartphone exports, the semiconductor, you said fourth plant coming up this year. Is it the PLI scheme, the productivity linked scheme that you brought in? Is it the policy framework? Is it the genuine entrepreneurship? And is it the leadership? What is it? What do you attribute this growth and success to?
Combination of all of the above. All the questions, all the points that you said. It's a
very simple answer.
Combination of everything. And see, the clear policy framework that our Prime Minister has put before the country of Atmanirbhar Bharat, of Make in India, and the meticulous execution of that. The entrepreneurial energy is already there. People are really, our country is full of entrepreneurs. How do we bring that energy into the economy? How do we bring that thing into really creative products and providing the employment? That is where government's role comes to a great extent, and that's what our Prime Minister has very consciously has done since 2014. And we have seen the results. I can give you one very interesting example. These are the chips which are designed by students.
Students?
By students. Manufactured in semiconductor laboratory at Mohali, and then tested by the students, used by the students. Why don't you take a look at this and read the names of the places from where the colleges are. It's a bit heavy. Just read the names of the places.
Osmania University, Hyderabad, all digital PLL design. CBIT, Hyderabad. There is
Shivpur, Assam.
Right? IIT Jammu, CDAC, Bangalore, Jalandhar NIT, Gwalior ABV IITM, Indore IET DAVV, Chembur. Well, yes, Puducherry, Dhanbad, well, my town of my childhood. Okay, so, Meghalaya, Rourkela,
correct.
Durgapur. So it's across Calicut as well, Surat.
So like we used to think tech as in few cities, right? Bangalore and Hyderabad and Chennai and right. Look at this kind of talent that we have been able to create. Look at this kind of opportunities we have been able to give to the young students. Today, the students in 321 colleges, they have access to the world's best semiconductor design tools. Synopsys, Cadence. They are actually using the tools which are used by Nvidia, by Intel, by AMD, by ARM. These highest, best quality tools are available to the students in 320 plus colleges. And they are using that, they are designing chips, chips are getting manufactured. Otherwise, they would never get an opportunity even to forget designing out of the textbooks. That was the kind of situation it used to be. Now they are getting the opportunity to design, manufacture, test, and go with confidence to the world when they come out of the college. The other day, Qualcomm, when they started designing the 2nm chips, they had asked me to come there. So when I interacted with the students, the kind of confidence was phenomenal because they have seen the tools which are used in the industry in their own college laboratory. Those are the kind of policies which our Prime Minister has implemented, framed and implemented, which gives the confidence to the industry, and that's why we are seeing all this change.
Do you think it's time to accelerate? Do you think there is requirement of a policy to accelerate this? Maybe a PLI 2.0, maybe encouragement to students, entrepreneurs.
It has to be a journey of 20 years, Navikaji. It has to be a journey of 20 years.
So when do we enter the next phase?
Next phase we are entering very soon. Our ISM 2.0 is Semiconductor Mission 2.0 is practically entirely like it's formulated already. We have done a lot of discussions with the industry, and this time we'll in the first one, the first version, the focus was on getting the building blocks in. Now we'll be deepening the entire ecosystem. We would like to have design as priority number one. In the first version, we got about 48 companies to start up their deep tech startups for semiconductor design. This time we will make that as the topmost priority. Over a period of time, Intel, Nvidia, Qualcomm, one of these companies will be an Indian startup which comes up with a totally new type of idea.
Timeline?
Semicon 2.0 should be next few months. It should go to the cabinet.
A few months can be anything between now and maybe December.
We have in a setup like we have to have everybody onboarded before we. So it's not just.
Let's come to your the other sector that is you're very passionate about is the railway sector, and the story that we've heard of late is the fact that you've electrified all your railway operations, reducing the dependency on fuel oils. Tell us about this sector. Investments have grown several fold since your government took over. But what are the three biggest achievements that you would rank in this sector, something that were your target and have been achieved? So
if you look at the three top achievements, the biggest achievement is safety. During the UPA times, safety was probably among the last priorities during those periods. The priority used to be flagging off, priority used to be announcing trains.
Every budget, and we have seen what it was. So from the level of that period, we have been able to significantly improve the tracks. 70,000 plus kilometers of the tracks have been replaced, totally replaced. 36,000 kilometers of new tracks have been laid in the country. Totally new way of maintenance of tracks, maintenance of coaches, maintenance of wagons has happened. There was a huge slack to be covered. The time frame from practically 1950 onwards, it was a time of decline. There was a brief period in which things changed a bit when Mr. Nitish Kumar ji was the railway minister. But beyond that, no significant solid groundwork happened in railways. There were Harvard studies on Lalu ji, aap kya keh?
So that's a different story. So anyway, but now if you look at it, last year was the safest year for the entire, for railways throughout the history of railways. We could end the year with 16 consequential accidents compared to 121 during UPA period. And the efforts are continuous. It's something which the efforts have to be made in a very, very sustained manner over a very long period to change the way people work. We have brought in many state-of-the-art technologies and change the way things work. For example, now we plan the maintenance schedule of railway tracks 52 weeks in advance. So, which was like no advance. It was like
when it breaks down, then we'll do it.
It used to be like that. The Japanese do exactly like that. They plan 52 weeks in advance, and so we have been able to bring that rolling block system. So many innovations have happened. So that is the first thing. Second is about the cleanliness of stations, of trains, and significant work has been done, but still a lot more needs to be done. Third thing which has really brought a change in people's lives is the capacity. Because of adding more railway tracks, adding more coaches, adding more locomotives, we have been able to provide many more services. Last year we had 80,000 special trains running. So Chhath and Diwali, Congress tried to use some old videos, then they themselves took it down. This year Holi went off reasonably well. Yes, there is rush, but not like the old times. Significant changes happened. Now the summer season is halfway through, or rather three quarters of it through.
The holiday season, as it is called.
These are the times when the entire capacity is tested, and touchwood, we have been able to really manage it very well. But yes, lot more needs to be done.
आपने वो मीम्स देखे हैं वैष्णव जी? एक मीम आता है कि आपकी बुलेट ट्रेन बहुत पहले प्रॉमिस हुई थी।
बुलेट ट्रेन अगले साल मैं आपको अभी से टिकट दे देता हूँ मैं। I'll send you a ticket।
पर मीम में ये कहा जाता है कि तब तक हाईवेज इतने बन गए हैं कि बुलेट ट्रेन से तेज तो गाड़ी में पहुंच जाएंगे।
वो अच्छी बात है, हाईवेज भी हम ही ने बनाए, मोदी जी की सरकार ने बनाए, और 58,000 किलोमीटर हाईवे बनाना अपने आप में छोटी बात नहीं होती है, दैट्स अ बिग थिंग। और बुलेट ट्रेन भी मोदी जी की सरकार ही बना रही है। अगले साल
by next year you're saying
August 2027 you'll have the inaugural ticket in your mailbox.
Okay. Okay. So bookings open, viewers, anytime soon. You may want to pre-book your ticket. Mr. Ashwini Vaishnaw, I'll end with a rapid fire round. UPA era versus Modi era. One word for the railway sector.
Significantly better amenities compared to UPA era.
Biggest political opposition to your semiconductor mission?
Lack of understanding of the way, the importance of this sector, because people don't understand that it's a foundation sector.
Opposition ki.
People will take the class. Janta leti hai class unki.
AI, India is catching up, or will India be leading in 5 years?
India is playing a game which is very focused on deploying AI throughout the enterprises in the world. Our IT sector is very significantly trusted by the global big majors, and they would like a trusted player to come and use this technology in their organizations. That's the game which India is playing largely.
Safety record of railways in the 90s, but still not zero. Acceptable?
Definitely not acceptable. Definitely it has to improve further.
Data localization or open data for global AI players?
Data is very complex. It cannot be answered in one word or one sentence. It has to be looked at it as a resource, as an opportunity. For example, our Indian IT sector processes the data of the world. They bring the data of the world to India. So do we look at it as an opportunity, or do we look at it from a narrow framework of localization?
Okay. Investors pulling out, perception or reality under the Modi government, especially since the West Asia war, $13 billion have gone out?
You have already given the answer. The global uncertainties caused by the policies that we see in the world today definitely has caused a lot of consternation across the world, but this will change because India is definitely seen as a trusted and a stable country, a country which is growing consistently at 6 to 8% because of the policies which are followed here, and that's why the rebound will be much bigger than what we are seeing today.
But why is there a perception that investor destination India, that narrative is not robust?
Absolutely not. As I very clearly said, it's primarily because of the global uncertainties. The volatility and the policy uncertainty throughout the world today has caused a lot of people to move towards safe havens in terms of investor parlance, rather than looking at more equity-oriented investments. They're looking more at bond-oriented investments, more looking at treasury-oriented investments. And that is what is causing the fund flow more towards bonds and treasuries rather than equities. And whenever there is a equity to bond movement, then it happens. It happened in 2008. It happened when the COVID shock came. It happened when Russia-Ukraine started. It is happening when the West Asia crisis is currently on.
Depreciation of the Indian rupee, worry or wait and watch?
It's a extremely complex phenomenon which is right now happening, and we must make sure that the right balance between conserving our foreign exchange, finding the right market value of rupee, and making sure that the export and import dynamics of our country are properly managed.
How confident on a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
Well, on that note, Ashwini Vaishnaw, there are no ifs, there are no buts when it comes to you. Thank you very much, and many congratulations to you and your government on completion of 12 years.